Hey guys, welcome back to JQ's review. So today I'm going to be reviewing a game that everyone's hyped up for, Resident Evil 2. I got myself the Resident Evil 2 Deluxe Edition, which is pretty decent, but not as good as I thought it would be for a $70 game. Especially, I thought the cover would be hard, but it's like the plastic version and they have like a different picture settings, and it just seems it doesn't have like too much directions in the back or anything like that. It just gets straight to the point, I guess, because since you played the old original 1990 92, I believe, Resident Evil 2, they'll think like you don't need to catch up with anything. But now let's get to it with this game. The deluxe edition is okay. It comes with a couple of costumes, alternative costumes, and 3 different weapons from Chris Redfield, Joe Valentine, and Albert Weskers. Their pistols are much more stronger than the default pistols that you start off with. But I digress. With this game so far, I already completed it. I already finished it. And I'm going to give my reviews. This game is okay. It's not, for me, it's not like, oh wow, or I wanted to succeed. I did want this Resident Evil to succeed. But there's just so many errors about this game that does not make any sense at all. And people will catch on to it very soon as you play with it. Number one, when the PlayStation started off, you wasn't able to record it, but I guess they patched it up and they fixed it, and then you're able to record it or stream it on the PlayStation 4. I don't know why it was that an issue before, but they let it go. Luckily, I had an Xbox, so that's not a problem for me at all. But let's just get back to the game. The graphics is okay, is decent, but for some reason, like when you see it, it seems like it's like very wet. Like half of the characters are completely wet half the time, or it's like I don't know how to explain, but they just seem wet. And the main character, either Leon or Claire, they're kind of bland and boring. Their dialogues is not like, oh my god, this and that, they're incredible or anything. They just seem the same way as it was in part 2. The dialogue that increased and you want to know more about is obviously, what's his name? The gun store shop man, the Kendall guy, Kendall gun shop. Now this time around, except him dying, he doesn't die in this one, and he has to attend to his daughter that's infected. But they just push him aside, so we don't know if he either killed himself or if he got caught. We don't know what happened to them. Same thing with the police chief, not the police, the sergeant and the police force. He's infected. We know he's going to die, obviously, but he doesn't either axe himself or we don't kill him. He just disappears altogether. So we don't know what happened to that person. The majority of the other survivors that was there as well, they died off pretty fast, like really quickly. The reporter, Ben, I think that was his name, who was in the jail, he died off, but he actually had like a story. He had, something that he caught on to the police chief, William, no, sorry, not William Perkins. God, what's his fat ass name? Ah, God. The commissioner, whatever you call him, the big boss of the RPD. He had dirt on him about the Umbrella Corporation and everything. I want to know more of his backstory, but he died out pretty quickly. Not from Burke and William. He got killed from X, whatever you call that monster, the X tyrant. He got killed by him. And it's like they're switching the stories around, but these are the characters that are more interesting. Even Ada Wong is more interesting than the main character. Shirley, she's okay. She's just there to serve the purpose, and she's kind of cute and funny. I'm not gonna lie. But William Birkin and her mom's a bitch in this game. Like, he doesn't give 2 shits about her daughter, and I kind of feel bad for her. At least it shows some character development between the mother and daughter, that the mother cares about her job and the kid just wants to be with her mom, but her mom doesn't have time for her. It's still the same thing as the old tradition, but they just gave it a little bit more dialogue on this one. Now the gameplay. I don't know why they try to they think to make this game scarier, you have to put everything dark. No. The reason why we loved the Resident Evil 2 so much, it wasn't because, oh, it's pure darkness, you can't see shit, you're gonna get scared. No, they had lighting, they had all that. It's the music, the soundtrack, what makes you scared. The monsters that they had there makes you get scared. Here, they forgot to put a soundtrack in the new Resident Evil, and if they do put music, it's terrible music. Terrible that you go to the options and you put the setting to have the soundtrack. That's what you get in here, the original soundtrack of the Resident Evil 2. And you put it in the game because it'll sound much better than with the not the original, with the remix one, the new version. It sucks. It sucks. And there's a couple of monsters that are missing in this game, which I'm surprised why they're missing. I did not see any birds. That's one. I did not see any those plants, whatever you call that shit. The plants that are there. I did not see the moth. I did not see the black liquors. I did not see a couple of creatures that needed to be in the game. They wasn't there. The little sluggers from the moth and such more. Or they could have added a couple of more monsters if they wanted to make it challenging. But here comes my complaint. There are certain rooms that the zombies can come in and attack you. And there are some places where you think you're able to shoot a zombie through a glass door with a pistol. You cannot shoot the zombie through the glass door pistol. It's idiotic, it's stupid. There's so many glitches and bad things about this game that I didn't quite enjoy. And then they want to turn this game into a Dark Soul game, and you have to, you get killed so many times and you have to repeat the same level again and again. The puzzles are decent, they're okay, but I wasn't really into the puzzle. And this game looks more like Resident Evil 7 than the Resident Evil 2. It would have been good if it was more polished and clean than whatever graphics design they decided to go with this time around. I didn't really like the way it is presented to me. And some of the choices here are dumb. If they wanted to go to a realistic way, I don't know why is it so hard, or every time you got a knife, except stabbing a zombie in the freaking head for it could be, more weaker, they stab him in the chest. And if it doesn't do shit to them right there, why won't you put it in the fucking head? And plus, if a zombie's coming up to you or anything, you can push him off, you could kick him, you could do all that. But no, you're allowed to get attacked by the zombie. You obviously are forced. And if you're surrounded by all of them, you're completely fucked. I know they wanted to make it more realistic and more challenging, but if you wanted to make it more realistic, then make it more realistic. Don't make it like the zombies can go to a certain fucking room, and then they're actually at the door where you can't even, get in or get out because they're blocking it. Right there. They're blocking the entrance to the door, and that's what makes it frustrating. The ammunition, is okay, even though I'd rather have some more, or they should at least have an option after you beat the game once or twice. You can go to infinity mode, and all your weapons become infinity, so you can, enjoy them and stuff like that. Because there'll be some weapons you can't enjoy or use at the end of the game. Again, with the darkness. The game doesn't become scary when you make it pure darkness. The environment and the music and the monsters what makes the game scary. That's what we loved about the original Resident Evil 2. But here, you can't even enjoy the beautiful, a new RPD as they do because everything's fucking dark. And you have to go with your flashlight to look around. You can't even enjoy it because then there's something behind you trying to fucking kill you. You don't have time to enjoy the sight, to enjoy the design that these people made the game, and be like, wow, this is pretty, I want to take a look at it more, I want to see how good it looks like and stuff like that. You want to explore, you want to be, but not that it be like too dark you can't see shit. Obviously when I do my gameplay, when I do it with my girlfriend, we can't see shit in the game, so I have to increase the brightness of the game. And increasing the brightness of the game, the graphics becomes a little stale and bad. So I try not to boost it up too much, but to a point where I can enjoy and look around the whole background of the game. Now the weapons. This is one of my biggest gripes, the weapons and the enemies. But let's go with the weapons. The weapons, they're good, but the ammo finishes too quickly, which you have to consume your ammo, which is kind of dumb because, again, you can't enjoy the weapons you have. You have to consume your ammo, you have to run around. I know they're going to be like, oh no, but this for a professional player. Well, unfortunately, I'm just a normal player that just like enjoying playing the game, not anywhere professional or anything like that. So they do have a simple mode, an easy mode, normal mode, and a very difficult hard mode, which people could choose. So obviously I'm going to start the beginning because it is a new Resident Evil game. And, you know, I can't expect it to play immediately. Now here's another stupid thing. Why does these characters can't run? They can't run at all. If they seen a person actually running, you fucking are sprinting and shit. But here they're just like walking slowly like this. Run, dude, run! Their max run speed ability is garbage. The zombies can catch up to you. And they're slow as fuck. Like, seriously. Come on, man. Now, fuck, sorry, I'm making my girlfriend laugh on the back. But with that, now the enemies. I hate that the Titan, whatever you call it, Titan X has a fucking hat. Why would you give a monster a hat? Thank God when you first encounter, you shoot the hat off of him because like you look stupid, man. Take that fucking hat off. Why the fuck you have a hat? Is it bulletproof? Oh no, it came off on the first shot. No shit, Sherlock. It's a fucking hat. You're not gonna scare anybody with that. And then the fucking monster at the end, in the first Resident Evil, he fell on lava and mutated to become a stronger monster. Now in this version, there was just a couple of gas explosions left and right, and only like from his arm and through his torso, he mutates. How? How do you, in the original, you fall from a lava, and you become this badass with 2 claws, and right here he only has 1 claw, with 2 claws, and you mutated from that, and right here you're gonna say you've been exploded, and one of your arms just mutated by that. What about the time Ada grabbed the car and ran your ass over? Why didn't you mutate there? You exploded, right? There was fire on you. Why didn't you mutate there? Dr. William Birkins now. His mutation was okay, was decent, but I was pissed off they didn't put the mutated dog version of him. I love the mutated dog version because that's when it became more a challenge where you had to fucking run and aim perfectly because he's fucking faster than you and he can climb on top of shit. But here you don't have that. You just have his third version and then that's it. Then you have the final version. They just skipped that one, which was pretty dumb. Now the action scene when the Umbrella Soldiers go to meet up with William Birkins, before they had a small little action scene, cutscene that looked great. That when William Birkin got shot, he injected himself with the G-Virus and then went after the Umbrella Soldiers. But here, it's just a VHS camera that's being recorded and the camera's on the floor, so you can't even enjoy it. And the other one previously, you can enjoy how each of these Umbrella Soldiers are getting murdered left and right. You could have shown a nice little action scene. I don't know why there's not that much action scene in this game at all. That's the thing that pisses me off a lot. You put so much, actions in trailers and stuff like that, but you don't put it in either gameplay too much or in cutscenes. Like when you first encounter with the Licker, there was this thing that it stopped, and then you see the Licker coming at you, and then you go back to gameplay. Why didn't you do more of those? Other than that, like I said, the game is not, oh my god, terrible, it sucks, don't buy this. No, it's good, it has its purposes. I mean, it's okay, but it's not like the hypeness that I was looking for. I wanted to see this game be remastered the way it was before. I don't mind if it's in the way Resident Evil with the aiming scenario or whatever. And it's good that one headshot doesn't kill the zombie. And I'm okay with that. It's good that you have to give a couple of shots to remove the whole entire head and then it stops following you. But I'm not okay that some of these zombies, even when you shoot one of their fucking legs off, they can still walk. They don't crawl, they fucking walk. You're missing a whole fucking leg on your right side and you're still walking. Come on. That's fucking retarded.
That's video game logic.
Exactly. And then the multiple endings. They're the same ending. There's nothing different. And you want to know the most funniest thing? When they did this ending, they kind of gave all of us a middle finger. And I mean, literally, they gave us a middle finger at the end of this game. This is what we got. This is what Capcom literally just gave us at the end of the game. It's like, haha, you replayed the game again just to get the same ending. This is your ending. You literally get this. I'm like, what's the point of playing it twice if at the end I'm going to get the same ending? It's just going to continue coming back and forth. Haha, haha. I'm like, dude, you could have like switched the ending. You could have been like, okay, yeah, I know where my brother's going to be at. Let me go save him. Or another ending be like Leon, like, okay, I'm going to leave Ada because I think she's dead. And I'm going to go hit on Clara or whatever. It would have been like different endings, funny endings or something like that. But it's a missed opportunity. And the papers that they have around Scavenge, around the whole thing, the whole RPD, they could have made like small little cutscenes of saying, oh, we was hiding here, but then we got attacked by zombies, and then we died, and blah, blah, blah. You know, had little cutscenes for each of one. Just like this guy on YouTube who I see that always gives like this hardcore explanation of the dialogue, and he has like this comic book to show what happened to each of these civilians at Raccoon City. Why can't you guys have what happened to Raccoon City? Are you trying to save it for Resident Evil 3? And if you are, okay, I'll forgive the game for not doing that because you're saving it to do that to Resident Evil 3. But if Resident Evil 3 Nemesis doesn't do that neither, then this game was fucked up to not do that as well. But now I'm going to give this game a rating. And to be honest, I am mad of the decisions they made. I am mad that it's not, you know, as good as I thought it would be. From a scale from 1 to 10, everyone's been giving it a 10 out of 10, a 9 out of 10. I don't even hear 8s or 7s or anything like that. That's a shocker because this game I think is just overhyped. Once you beat this game once or twice, you completely forget about it. I know the only thing I can say good about Capcom that they didn't make DLC to pay for Tofu and Hunk to do, you know, the extra mission once you beat the game. I'm grateful Capcom decided to give that us for free. And other things for free that's going to be coming out very soon as well. But if they can, you know, give us an infinity mode or, you know, make all our weapons, you know, infinite bullets where we can go enjoy, kill every single zombie we can, you know, enjoy the weapons that we find and create and craft, that'll be great. At least there'll be more replay value in this game. But now it's my turn to give it a rating. I give Resident Evil 2 a 7 out of 10. It's not a terrible game, but it's not a good game neither. They have so many unquestionable things that they could have done. Even in the beginning of the game, like if they want to make it realistic, why can't you just jump over fucking cars? If there's a fire over here and all you have to do is take the long way, no, jump over the fucking car, climb on top of the car, and you can go straight over there. If you're going to make it realistic, as you're saying. Kick the zombies, push the zombies. Do something since your ammo is, you know, you have to save bullets. Okay, make it a little bit more realistic. Like I'm going to push the zombie, I'm going to kick the zombie. Get it out of my way since I can't waste that much ammo. When I see a big motherfucking monster, alright, cool, I'll shoot the bitch. Because I have to waste my ammo on that thing, which is more of a priority than zombies or lickers. But anyway, guys, hopefully you enjoy this. Don't forget to comment and subscribe to JQ's World. Also, if you're wondering why I'm doing the review around this location, I just finished having an event right now where I do my photo shoots and I also bring my video games, you know, to try to promote my channel and try to promote my photography business. Usually I charge them $15 to come hang around with us to do a photo shoot and they can play video games while they wait for the photo shoot. You know, it's a little hang around, little cosplay hang around what I do around this area as well on the weekends when I'm free from work. Alrighty guys, so if you enjoyed it, please comment and subscribe to JQ's World. You guys have any games you want me to review, please leave it in the comment below. Take care guys, and I'll see you soon.